Welcome everyone to your September monthly zodiac reading. So this is messages from Spirit for the month of September for each zodiac sign. Also remember to watch for your sun, moon and rising just to get a bigger picture of the overall energies that might be around you this month. Remember, allow your intuition to guide you. This is your reading, so apply the energies where and how they resonate in your life. Let's get started. Hello Cancer, welcome to your monthly tarot reading for the month of September. So we have your overall energies as the seer or seer and water lily. We have additional messages with tenacity and rewards. And we have the 4-week breakdown or how the energies are likely to play out. And we have the 6 of Pentacles, the King of Cups, Strength and the Empress. So let's start with your overall energy with this seer. For every trouble, there are many solutions. An answer, insight, or revelation shall become clear to you. The affirmation is, my peaceful heart creates a mind of clarity. With this card, Cancer, the message that I'm getting is if you could see what's coming, if you could see what's ahead, you would have a peaceful heart. It's also showing me that you can't see. And in this instance, you need to be the seer. You need to embrace that. A seer to me is a bit like a prophet. You know, it's somebody that believes more than they can actually see, or they see past the tangible things, what is right in front of them. They can kind of see the future, or they can they believe in the future, or they believe that things will be a certain way. They have an inkling. It's an interesting word. There is a sense here of trusting is what is going to bring you a peaceful heart this month. And a peaceful heart will create clarity in you. If you try to see your way forward with your mind this month, Cancer, I feel that there's going to be I was going to say difficulties, and Spirit actually stopped me, Cancer. And Spirit said it's not difficulties. It's likely to bring more fear. And not that you've got anything to fear. So Cancer, this is really interesting because by the way that Spirit corrected me and then the words that Spirit gave me, I'm getting the sense here that this is going to, and like your tarot cards are beautiful, this is going to be a really good month. But everything's going to unfold in divine timing, not your timing. And that's going to have you a little bit freaked out. That's going to have you a little bit worried. And the more you can place yourself in an energy of, I'm just going to go with it. I'm just going to be peaceful. It'll unfold as it unfolds. When I get clarity, I'll take a step and then I'll pause and I'll wait. feel like the card says revelation. Something's going to be revealed to you. It could be even a person, like a person revealing themselves to you. Here I am, you know, potential partner or potential boss or a new friend. But I feel like there's like things are going to reveal themselves to you. Suddenly you're going to realize, and you know, I always thought I wanted to live in this suburb, but now I'm kind of saying, my gosh, this suburb has just revealed itself to you and you love it. There's going to be opportunity to see things that you might never have seen before, or in a light that you've never seen before. You might have questions, and the answers that come to you make you go, oh, I never would have thought of that. There's insight. Things become clear to you. But there's a sense here of you're not going out to find this clarity. This clarity comes to you. And I think that's really important in your reading. And I like how you have the Empress, because the Empress is often talked about like she embodies all the queens. She's all the queens rolled into one and then some. And I love how you have that energy in your reading, because you're really embracing that energy of the queens, that receptive energy. You're going to magnetize things to you. Things will be drawn to you, and then you decide the importance they play in your life. That's so beautiful, isn't it? It's like I really got fixated on this word revelation, and I felt like people are going to reveal themselves to you. You know, things are going to come out of the woodwork, and that's why things are going to be magnetized towards you. Things will come to you, and then you will place the importance that you feel on them. You might allow things to pass you by because it's not right for you, but you're doing the receiving. You're not going out searching. Things are searching for you. That's, Spirit just said to me, that's a clue there, my friends. If you're looking for a job, yes, of course, look for a job, absolutely. But talk to people about it. And maybe in the past the way you've looked for jobs is going to a website and looking at jobs that are available and then applying for them. Okay, what if you broaden that? You know, still do that, yes, but that's more a king energy, not so much this queen energy. What if you spoke to different people? Oh, you know, I'm looking for work at the moment, I'm changing fields, or I'm looking to... Because I feel that the work that you find is not coming from the natural place that you would go looking for it. You're going to be talking about it to somebody and they're going to be like, oh, my neighbor runs this company and I'm sure that they were saying they were looking for somebody. Can I give them your number if that works out to be the case? And you'll be like, yeah, sure. It comes to you. You've still, you know, it's not like you're sitting at home on your couch waiting for it to fall into your lap. You're still out there. You're talking to people. You might talk to your local butcher or your local baker, or you might, you know, drop your car in to get serviced, and conversation just happens, and you open up. And, you know, you say, oh, you know what, that's the energy that's around you this month, Cancer. That's beautiful energy. And the more peaceful you can be about a situation, the less rushed, even if you have a deadline, the less rushed you can be, the more open you can be, the more trusting you can be. I think the way things are going to unfold is really going to blow you away by the end of the month. You're just going to be like, oh my gosh, I was so lucky. And Spirit saying it's not luck, Cancer. The other overall energy is water lily. Trust in the flow of your life and feel your heart relax. It knows when and how to surrender the struggle. There is an easier way ahead. And the affirmation is, I surrender into ease and grace. Oh my goodness. Could these cards talk any more, you know, to them, like to, you know, to each other kind of thing? This is saying, feel your heart relax, and this is saying my peaceful heart. Solutions will come. It knows when to surrender the struggle. There is an easier way ahead. My peaceful heart creates a mind of clarity. I surrender into ease and grace. It won't feel easy, Cancer, at the beginning, because I feel some of you probably got literally going to have like a deadline and like a due date. You need to move by this date. You need to have, you know, money coming in by this date because you've got this big bill. You need to have a job. You need, there is a sense of a due by date. There is a sense of a timeline here, a deadline. Thank you, Spirit. There is a deadline here. And the more you can go, yep, I trust that that deadline will be met. I trust that the solutions will come before the deadline. I'm not going to be frantic. I'm not going to rush. I might be filled with fear, but when I get filled with fear, I'm going to surrender it to the universe. Now, I'm saying that like it's the easiest thing in the world. My friends, it is not. And even Spirit said to me, we know that. They know that. They know that it is not easy for us to trust, to allow our hearts to relax so solutions come. So we put ourselves in positions and a mindset of openness and not control and making things happen, fighting for something. This month is not going to be an easy month because of that. But when you look back on the month, you're going to be like, oh, if I could have not worried at all, if I could have just went, it'll get taken care of, and gone on to other things, it would have been a magnificent month. The only reason I look back on the month of September and go, wow, that was hard, was because I was afraid, because I didn't always trust, because I got caught up on the deadline, I got caught up on what I needed to do. Gee, Cancer, to be able to look back on a month like that and go, wow, if I had not been afraid, if I had trusted, it would have been amazing. Because everything is going to fall into place. Don't get hung up on what that looks like, because you won't be able to see that. You won't be able to see that, Cancer. So just keep telling yourself it'll all fall into place. Thank you, Spirit, actually, for that phrase, because I think that's an affirmation that you can really take with you, Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. I trust that everything will fall into place. I know that everything will fall into place. If you can keep telling yourself that, everything will fall into place. I trust that everything will fall into place. I know that everything will fall into place. Everything is falling into place. Now, Spirit said to me, Cancer, whether you freak out or whether you take this month calmly, it's still going to fall into place. So let's have a look at these additional messages before we go down to the tarot. And we've got tenacity. And the card says, patience and tenacity are valuable as you discover and create your purpose. To build a mindset of persistence, you need to know what you have. You need to know that you have an important place and your purpose can't be taken away. Your light is needed as we awaken to a new earth. Devote yourself to your path. I got a little bit sidetracked as I was reading that because I was actually trying to talk to Spirit at the same time. And I should know better. That's what Spirit just said to me. I should know better. Because, I'm anticipating the questions that I might have regarding this card. But I know that Spirit would already share with me what it's trying to portray here. There is a sense, this tenacity, the message from Spirit that is coming, the reason this card is in your reading for the month of September, Cancer, is because Spirit's almost saying, yes, we've established there's a deadline, there's something that has got you a little bit stressed, there's something that's got you worried or concerned, or something that you're trying to make happen. This tenacity card, it's almost like, do you know what? Focus on something else. There will be something else in your month of September that you can focus on. That can be a goal, that can be a purpose, that can be, you might find you're looking for a job and you can focus on your kids. You've got time at home with your kids while you're not working. Make that your focal point. Or you've got time to rest and recuperate. You've got time maybe to look at your health in that situation. It might be that gosh, Spirit just said to me, there's so many scenarios. There's this sense of taking your focus away from what might be the trouble, what might be making you lose your sense of trust, and turn your focus to something else. There will be something else vying for your attention this month. Put your attention on that. So for some of you, it could be study. You might be studying. Put your attention into your studies. That will help you take your focus off what you need to just allow to unfold, even if that's a deadline. There might be, in the month of September, going back to the study, you might have exams. You might have an assessment. And you might be so worried about that. Spirit's almost saying, okay, there's the assessment there. That's there. Don't worry about that now. What about just focusing on your course? Just focus on the work that's ahead of you. Don't focus on that. That will sort itself out. There's an aspect of something's going to sort itself out. Redirect your focus. And that's what I'm getting with this. It's like devote yourself to your path. Devote yourself to what's in front of you now that you can do something with. Like that analogy with the children, like if you're looking for work and you've got children, focusing on your additional time that you've got kids, or on your health, that's devoting yourself to what's on your path right now. That's something that you can do in the here and now. That's something that you kind of do have a little bit of control over, and that's not the controlling kind of control, but that's something that you've got in your here and now that you can work on. So allow that thing that is beyond you, that you don't know how it's going to work out, and you don't know how it's going to work out. That's what you need to let go of, and refocus on what you can focus on. Redirect your focus, so you're not just focusing just on the problem, you're focusing on other things. Spirit's just basically saying to me, the reason why that's in your reading, Cancer, is just basically to help you. When we focus on something else, we take our attention away from something, we're not worrying about it. We're giving that a rest, aren't we? We're almost going, okay, I'm going to put that aside for a moment. That shows a level of trust. To even just put something aside for a moment shows that I can stop thinking about that for a moment. And then the other additional message is rewards. The card says, let the inner rewards along the journey be enough. If you are longing to be rewarded in other ways, in any other way, you will never feel fully satisfied in the moment. Tune into how blessed you are to be connected to your heart, your purpose, and your journey. Again, I'm feeling that these additional messages are what else you can focus on. It's almost like here, you know, tune into what else is working. Okay, yes, you've got this deadline looming. You might have to move out of your rental and you haven't found anything yet, and you're understandably freaking out. There's a sense here that, okay, yes, I'm looking, I'm talking to people, I'm looking in the usual channels, but I'm also talking to people, I'm putting it out there. I'm going to focus on packing. That's one thing that I can do. I can already start to pack. I can already, you know, maybe even let the utilities know that I'll be moving. I can already, you know, there are things that you can do, you can tune into. That's very interesting. And I'm actually drawn to how similar these cards look, the clouds, the blue, the white. There's almost this sense, in the clouds, lightness. There's almost this sense of, if you can look at what you can do in the here and now, you know, sometimes even just meditating on it. And that doesn't mean the hamster wheel mind. That means I'm going to do a meditation on me finding a rental. What kind of meditation would that be? It would be seeing myself in my new rental. It would be seeing myself moving. It would be seeing myself receive a set of keys. You know, see yourself there. Solutions will come, I promise you, Cancer. Now, in the first week of September, I feel there's balance coming in. And I'm wondering if maybe this is why solutions haven't come yet. There is a sense here of not, like if I look at all the tarot cards, like, thank you, okay, Spirit. And Spirit's saying, actually, give an overview. There's almost like in finding the solution to your problem, or moving to the next stage, or whatever this deadline is, whatever you're trying to achieve this month, there's almost a sense that you yourself are not in a position where you view yourself bigger and high enough, so you're going to make a choice from an area of lack instead of an area of strength. And you're not going to, like, if you go out and find this rental property, you're going to find something less magnificent than what the universe will find for you, because you're still seeing, oh, well, you know, I really can't afford more, and I don't want to stretch myself. It's almost like you're blocking your acceptance of your worth, is going to block the ultimate thing from coming for you. You know, if this is a job, you're going to settle for something. If you push this and make this happen, you're likely to settle for something that is not as big as what the universe wants to bring you. And Spirit said at the beginning of your reading, Cancer, and Spirit just said it to me again, you won't change anything by pushing and forcing. It will just be a more difficult month. So even if you're out there striving to make something happen, it could fall through last minute. to enable this thing that is right for you to come in for you. So let's have a look at the individual cards. You've got the Six of Pentacles here, and that is saying there's balance, but ultimately never leave yourself in lack. And for your reading, Cancer, I'm seeing this as in you don't see all that you have to offer. There's an imbalance in maybe how you've been giving to how other people have been taking. And there's a sense here of this person, obviously by the way that they are dressed, has abundance. And these two people, obviously, you know, torn clothes, and they don't. This person doesn't feel guilty for their abundance. This person gives in accordance to what they have, but they never give more to others than what they would give to themselves. They always give to themselves first. And there is this sense that I'm really feeling with this Six of Pentacles in the first week, if you went out, if the universe allowed you to pick what you wanted now, you wouldn't give to yourself to the extent that the universe wants to give to you. What a beautiful message, Cancer. So step out of the way. Allow the universe to bring you what it wants to bring you. Now, I initially thought this King of Cups was interesting in your reading because I didn't feel it fitted in. If it had been the Queen of Cups, I would have felt that it fitted in, better. And I don't often see other people in my readings, or I do sometimes, but few and far between. And Spirit has said to me, the reason why this is an odd card is because this is portraying somebody else. So in week 2, now, give or take, everybody's timeline is slightly different. But there is somebody coming into your life, Cancer, that will assist you. They will either open a door for you, they will enable you to step into a different lifestyle. They could be a boss, they could be a mentor, a teacher, a business partner, a romantic partner. There is a sense with, now this can be male or female, it really doesn't matter. The King is signifying it is somebody that has more than you at this present moment. Okay, so it is somebody that has more resources than you. They might have more money than you. They will be in a different financial position than you. They might come from a wealthy, they might be wealthy. They might have a high-paying job. If they're, that could be like a romantic partner or a boss, they have more to offer you. They have something to offer you. There is a sense with these 3 cards, and the strength here is you will feel there, thank you, Spirit, there is the potential for you to feel lacking in front of this person. This person might go, oh, I want you to come and work for me. And you'll be like, I can't work for you. I can't work. Oh my God, your company is massive. It's well known. And you will feel like lacking. You will feel like you're not capable of it. Trust their vision. They see something in you that you don't yet see in yourself. They could be a mentor or a teacher that teaches you more things, opens your eyes to different things, opens your intellect and your understanding. So this King of Cups that comes into your life in September around the second week, again, my friends, give or take, it's a general reading. There is a sense that you will feel a little bit like, I'm not worthy. And this is where the first major arcana comes in. Okay, this is you, how the person's going to make you feel with the King of Pentacles, or the King of Cups. This is how you co-create your life with Spirit, the actions that you take, what you do. And then the major arcana is what Spirit does to co-create with us. And here's Spirit saying, you're going to have, Spirit will guide you towards accessing your inner wisdom, your inner confidence, your inner light. This is going to help you. Initially, you'll feel lacking in front of this person. You'll feel like, you know, if it's a romantic relationship, you might look at this person and go, I can't date you. I bring nothing to the relationship, and you've got property and money, and, you know, I'm like, oh, you know, that's how this person is. They're not making you feel that way. They don't feel superior compared to you. They see something in you that you don't see in yourself. They're not making you feel this way. You look at them and you are making yourself feel this way, Cancer, and there's a big difference in that. So your immediate reaction might be, oh God, no, that's silly, I can't do that. And it will take strength, and Spirit will show you that. Spirit will guide you through that. It would take strength to say yes, to go, oh, I'm going to give that a go, because it will trigger your sense of self-worth, whatever that is. And ultimately, Spirit, through strength and the Empress, is guiding you to tap into your self-worth. The Empress doesn't know the word lack. She knows that she is worthy, and she will receive what needs to receive in order to flourish in her life. She's aware that it might not come in the way that she expects it or in the timing that she wants, but she knows it'll come, and she knows it'll always be wonderful, because she expects it to be wonderful, because she knows her self-worth. So this month of September, Cancer, is going to be a big month of tapping into your self-worth, of understanding how your self-worth actually dictates what you, because there's a chance you could turn this down. You won't, not with the Empress and the Strength card here, because you're made aware of it. But before your awareness, you could have turned this down simply out of a sense of lack, a sense of self-worth. What a reading, Cancer. Your love for yourself is going to increase in ways that you could never imagine. The way that you see yourself, it's like you're looking at yourself through somebody else's eyes for probably the first time in your life. And what you see, you can't unsee, Spirit just said to me. Once you see yourself like that, you won't ever unsee yourself like that. Oh, Cancer, wow, my friends. I'm going to leave you with those messages, Cancer. Love, light, and blessings. Have a wonderful month, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.